Well, I don't know. Like, I, humanity makes me feel like I'm a worthless human being. Yeah, I went crazy after my divorce, and my soul's spiritually damaged. Like, I can't help that. Like, my divorce damaged my spirit, and I have yet to find a woman to help me re-energize it. It's just getting worse and worse and darker as I get older. Trying to find a relationship. Maybe I'm ugly. I don't know. Maybe I'm too fat. Maybe I'm too smart. Maybe people just know my life has literally been a pile of shit, so they don't want to be around me because my energy field gives off bad vibes. I don't know what I got to do to find fucking date. Like, I'm in school for spiritual psychology to get my doctorate degree. Maybe it's because I'm smart in psychology. Nobody likes psychology. Like, if this is how society views spiritual psychology, I can only imagine my kids aren't going to like me. And if that's the case, I'll fucking move away. At least I will be able to say I never gave up. My dad gave up after 6 years of fighting with my mom, so I've got 8 more years until both my kids are over 19. Technically, what I'm trying to do with my life is go to school, so like it doesn't really matter where I am. It just would be nice to have somebody to fucking live with. Like, I miss being fucking married and having a fucking soul to sleep next to. I just fucking, I don't know. Is it really that I'm just so fucking smart, even when I talk about normal terminology, that people don't understand what I'm saying? Like, I've got 28 pages in a new book I wrote, and like, it's not weird. It's just normal psychology shit. I'm starting to think people are just that stupid. I can't change the way I talk. I can't change the way I fucking think. But you'd figure 7.2 billion people on planet Earth, and I can't find one woman to marry me? Did I already have my wife and I'm never going to find another one because I fucked up my chance of being happy? Am I doomed to be miserable and alone the rest of my life? I'm not miserable, but like, I'm ready for a fucking wife. Like, I'm ready for a fucking deep relationship, and nothing shows up. And every time I try to find something, they just fucking leave. They don't even bother. They don't even try. Is it the tattoos? What is it? I don't fucking get it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is this what I have to? Am I suffering the rest of my life because psychiatry turned me into an alcoholic? Why am I suffering for this shit? Maybe the doctor should have fixed me when I fucking could have been fixed at an early age. But I'm the one that fucking suffers. I'm the fucking victim here. But I don't get treated like it. Everything's my fault. It's not my fault I needed eye surgery. I was born that way. Things aren't going to get better. They're going to stay the same way they are. Boring and fucking boring. People don't talk to me because they want to. They talk to me because, well, I work with them. I kind of have to. I don't see nobody coming to my house to hang out or knocking on my door. I don't remember the last time I got a text message that wasn't from my fucking mom. Just nobody thinks about me. Nobody wants me around. And I ain't even doing nothing. I moved into this new area and I haven't been weird. Or overly weird. As far as I'm concerned, I don't want to be weird. I've done enough of that. Like, time to move on to normal shit. Hi. Like, I don't choose to isolate myself. People force me to be isolated. It's got to be I live in the wrong fucking state. Like, Nebraska fucking sucks. People are conservative. And all they want to do is conserve their money. Heaven forbid you fucking date somebody who doesn't have money because it'll bring down your social status. Just in the wrong place. Not enough people around that fucking have deep thought patterns. And all the people that do have their degrees already. They're already married. And like, I'm fucking behind on life. I was already married once. That's over. Like, I had my chance at happiness, and psychiatry turned me into an alcoholic, and now I'm fucking miserable and just doomed to be fucking miserable the rest of my life. All because psychiatry didn't do their job and find out I needed eye surgery to fix my problem. I'm the fucking victim, and I get treated like the fucking perpetrator. Like, I caused all this on fucking purpose. Like, I wanted to fucking get divorced. Like, it was fucking in my intentions to be a horrible husband. You know, maybe if I had had eye surgery when I first started getting diagnosed, instead of them feeding me psychiatric medication saying, oh, this will fix your problems, I'd still be fucking married. But they don't feel bad about it. No, they don't feel bad at all. Most of them don't know because I haven't really went around yelling at them. But these doctors ruined my life, and I'm supposed to just fucking move on from fucking a lifetime of fucking horrible events. It's just so fucked up. Like, thank God I'm not hallucinating anymore. But fucking, at what cost did it cost me? I was born with a rare eye disease called dissociative vertical deviance. When I hit puberty, it started causing hallucinations. And then when I hit about 18, I ended up in the I ended up locked up in mental hospitals because they thought I was schizophrenic and bipolar. I found out 16 years later this year that I just needed eye surgery to fix my problems. I used to always see a yellow haze, and that caused hallucinations. So I talked about these hallucinations, and it made me seem like I was mentally ill. I got surgery on Tuesday last week, and the yellow haze is gone, and I'm no longer hallucinating, therefore no longer mentally ill. And in the meantime, in process of this whole 34-year-old weird thing I've been living with, I lost my family because psychiatry turned me into an alcoholic because they wouldn't diagnose me right because they just said I was mentally ill and bipolar and schizophrenic. So when I turned 21, I found out alcohol helped me not think about what was wrong. So I ended up getting divorced, and now I'm in college to get my doctorate in spiritual psychology, and I can't find a fucking wife. I can't find a serious relationship, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I'm tired of people telling me, oh, just wait, it's coming on. Like, I'm getting old. I'm getting too old. There comes a time in your frame of life where you're too old to fucking be in a relationship. And I'm hitting that. Everybody that is my age is either in a relationship or they're divorced. And like, I'm sorry, but my life is never going to be first rate. It's never going to be. If I don't look, nothing happens. You don't understand. Try not to look. The only women that come my way are those with so many fucked up mental problems and so many fucked up physical problems like finances and all that. I can't get a woman that's self-sufficient and actually knows how to fucking take care of herself. And I'm getting really, really fucking tired. Like, what is wrong with me? There is nothing wrong with me. I'm fucking a genius when it comes to psychology. I make an okay amount of money. I mean, I live in a fucking house. It's just I'm fucking damaged. I am broken because of my divorce. My ex-wife ruined me. No, I have problems, but the problems that I bring to a relationship, there's only one of them. My ex-wife keeps my kids away from me. That's it. I don't have a lot of fucking, I don't need taken care of. I don't have psychological fucking issues when it comes to learning how to have a relationship. I just can't find women that don't have problems like that. I don't have a lot of problems that bother me. I mean, I got problems, but none of it that I can't fucking handle. I didn't think it was that hard for me to expect a good relationship. A woman that can take care of herself and doesn't need me, but wants me. I don't even feel like I'm real. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me that I can't find a lasting relationship? Like, I don't need to work on myself anymore. I'm ready for a fucking relationship. I don't believe in hope. I don't believe that there's destiny. I don't believe in fate. I'm fucked. And I wake up feeling that, you know, people wake up and they feel better about their lives. But as it gets longer on in the day, I realize I'm fucked. My ex-wife ruined me. Well, because needing somebody is like, I need you to take care of me type of thing. I want somebody to want to share their life with me. I don't want somebody who needs my money or, you know, we meet each other and then she wants to move in because she's getting evicted. I don't want somebody to need me like that. I don't want to take care of you. But that's all I ever get. The only women that ever come my way are those that need me to take care of them. It's like, I'm not your fucking dad. Grow up and take care of yourself. I can't find a woman that's fucking anywhere near close to my type. I have never dated a woman that's my type. My ex-wife doesn't count because I was so fucked up from psychiatry that she just fucking carried me until I fucking till I got divorced. Like, I'm not an evil person. I don't lie. I don't even drink alcohol. It's like I get treated like I'm a homeless piece of shit person by people. Like, fuck. Well, no, I do need to be taken care of. I need someone to fucking fix my soul. The energy in my life is so fucking damaged because of women that it gets worse every day. My soul gets smaller and smaller and darker every day that I sleep alone. I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with me. The fuck did I do? There are people out there that don't deserve relationships, and they have them. The fuck did I do to the universe to deserve to sleep alone every goddamn fucking night? I just don't fucking get it. Like, if there's a God, fuck God. Like, I am a good fucking person. I need someone to take care of my feminine emotions. I can't take care of feminine emotions. I'm not a female. That's what the opposite sex is for in a relationship. I'll take care of your masculine emotions and you take care of my feminine emotions. Of course, on top of it, one of my exes gave me fucking herpes, so I have to deal with that shit. The fuck did I do to deserve that? I'm not a hoe. I'm not a slut. You go out and fucking cheat on me and come back, and then all of a sudden I got fucking herpes now. So I got to tell everybody that. It's not as bad as you fucking think it is. You can't get it unless I have an outbreak and it's like a little scab on my groin. But that's not the fucking point. Seems like every time I need something, the total opposite fucking happens. Yeah, I know it, me. And you're my type. But I can't meet anybody like that. And if I do, they're already fucking taken. That's just how my life works out. It's like, son of a fucking bitch. What the fuck did I do? Apparently, when I got that curse put on me when I was 17, it was fucking real. Because I've been cursed my whole fucking life when it comes to women. And then people are like, oh, just be gay. I can't be gay. It would be impossible for me to be with another man. I knew I wasn't gay when I wouldn't sleep next to a hairy ass. So I'm stuck. I'm stuck living this life of fucking loneliness. Like, I'm not depressed. I'm fucking lonely. My body needs rejuvenating from a woman, but I can't fucking find it. It's hard to fucking chill. It really fucking is. People talk to me because I work with them. They don't talk to me because they want to. They're getting paid to talk to me at work. Outside of work, no longer have a relationship. But I don't have enough money to go out and try to meet people, so I can't, like, I live in Nebraska. There's nowhere to meet people. At the bar? I don't like drinking alcohol that much. Met this woman in the Philippines, and we'd probably be dating if she lived near me. But she lives in the Philippines, so I can't date her because it's too far away. And she can't afford to move to the U.S., so that's still too far away. Like, I'm just sick and tired of people saying, oh, it's the universe's plan. Everything happens for a reason. No, it doesn't. Things happen because you have money and or beauty. Period. The bad people get what they want because they have the money and they're able to buy their happiness. And for people say money don't buy happiness, that's a bull-faced fucking lie, because I guarantee you 80 to 90% of people that have money are fucking happy. I am focused on me. This is the type of shit that pisses me off. If I was any more focused on me, I would implode. I can't focus on me anymore. I need someone to take my focus off of me. That's what I need. I don't need to focus on me. There's nothing more I can do for myself at this particular time. that I'm already not doing. And I'm sorry to be yelling at you, but I hate it when people say hopeful things. I hate it when people talk about fate and destiny. And, you know, like, shit, I've been working on myself for 8 fucking years out of my divorce. I am tired of working on myself. I want to focus on somebody else, but I can't because I don't deserve to be happy. If I had money, I could find a girlfriend that I wanted. Shit. Oh, that's where it is. And you know what? There are people out there that have it way worse than me. I get it. I totally fucking get it. But what the fuck did humans do to other humans that we don't deserve happiness? Like, you can cheat on your fucking husband, get pregnant, and nothing bad happens because, well, he deserved it. What the fuck is wrong with the universe? It's just fucking crazy. Oh, shit. Yeah, there was a fucking screen in there. Like, I've met lots of people that deserve to be happy, but they're not. Why aren't they happy? The only way I'm going to find a woman that's my type is if I'm rich. I'm sorry, I'm shallow. And I deserve to feel like I'm attracted to my lover. But let's forget, I was a horrible husband. I don't deserve to be happy because I must suffer to the depths and darknesses of complete and utter hollowness because of me getting divorced. It's my fault all this shit happened. It's not psychiatry's fault for misdiagnosing me. No. Heaven forbid the doctors were wrong about me. It ruined my life. They owe me. People fucking owe me a fucking apology. Think I was hallucinating on purpose? Like I wanted to fucking hallucinate? No. I didn't know. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And no matter what I say or how I say it, ever, no matter what I say, nothing that comes out of my mouth is going to change the way my life goes. I can bitch all day long. I can be positive all day long. Nothing is going to change. Nothing's ever going to be the same. My life is never high. It stays in the middle at a boring constant rate, or it goes down. I don't remember positive things happening to me that were actually exciting and fucking like, thank you, God. None of that shit. No. Maybe a handful. And I mean shallow because like I want somebody to be attractive. I want to feel attracted to my lover. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. I want to feel attracted to their mind and the way they think. I want to be challenged intellectually. Every woman I've dated since my divorce, and pretty much my whole life, is someone that doesn't fucking, you can't talk to them. I can't be myself around them. No, it doesn't work. I have to just shut my mouth. And I don't want to live in a relationship where I have to shut my mouth and not talk about what I feel or what I think or what I believe. I'm doing something wrong. There's something fucking wrong with me that makes women not want to date me. And it's got to be that I'm too smart. I'm way too smart. Women don't want to deal with it. Like Albert Einstein said, I am an emotional failure. I have never in my life had a close emotional relationship with anybody because I was never taught as a child how to do so. And now I'm trying to have to learn, but nobody will show up so I can have a close emotional relationship with them. Like, I'm respectable, I'm reliable, and I'm responsible. What more can you want in a fucking relationship? I wish I could see what people see when they are around me and what they look at me like. Like, something is wrong. Maybe I'm really, really, really not attractive. I don't know. Maybe they don't like the sound of my voice. I don't fucking know. Maybe everybody knows I have herpes. I don't fucking know. Like, I know how to have an adult conversation. I know how to be assertive. I know how to say, you're right, I'm wrong, even though I'm right. Like, I know the basis on how to have an emotional relationship that's healthy. Like, my life would be fine if I just had a fucking wife. All I've ever wanted in my life was a wife. I need a wife more than I do my children because my children are going to grow up and get their husband and wife. Like, I need a wife, but the universe doesn't feel I need that. The universe feels I need to feel alone all the time and separated from society and miserable and just, I'm not allowed to have spiritual energy, I guess. Like, my spiritual energy is that of a fucking cotton ball because of, like, nobody's around to help raise it. And if you, I mean, and how many people feel this way all the time because they are mentally ill or because they're in the same situation? You know, it's like people feel like this and nobody fucking cares. Because when you feel like this, you get stuck into that route of exerting energy that just reflects people's personalities. Like, I have no spiritual energy left. I'm out. Like, I was having a conversation with somebody about feeling colors. This is the extent of my spiritual energy. I don't have any orange in my life or any red or any purple or any green. It's this. My life has come down to this fucking cotton ball, And no matter how hard I try, I can't add any positive energy to it that's going to last longer than a few hours. I want a real person, but I'm not going to find her. I know how my life's going to go. I've been here before. Like, I'm writing my 3rd book right now. I've got 2 movies I made. I've got a website. I do YouTube videos and talk about all sorts of spiritual psychology, smart ass fucking shit. I'm shallow because maybe I'm misunderstanding the definition of shallow, but I will not date anybody I don't think is attractive. That's what I mean by that. I have to be physically attracted to my girlfriend or my wife. Like, I can't date somebody I don't think is attractive. I'm sorry. Sex would not be good. I'm very open-minded to what these people think about. I don't really care what she thinks about, as long as we can get along and we have similar ideas and viewpoints and that the sex is good. And I don't care. Like, if I can't pick you up and fuck you on the wall, I don't want to date you. That's just me. I can pick up about 200 pounds. So, like, I don't want people to be overweight too much to a point where it's unhealthy because it reflects how you feel about yourself. I weigh about 180. I expect her to weigh the same or less. No, it's not all about sex. I care more about the mind first, but I want a beautiful woman. I'm sorry. I deserve that energy a beautiful woman gives me when we cuddle. I deserve it. I deserve to feel that Candyland. I have been through hell and back because psychiatry misdiagnosed me for 16 years. I deserve to have that spiritual energy raised as much as possible. And Crystal kind of ruined that for people because I kind of dated her and she was really attractive. I know what it feels like to have Candyland, and I don't want anything less. And I know we're all going to get ugly and older, and we're not going to be hot anymore, but that's not the point. I want to live in Candyland for a fucking little bit of time before I become useless to society because of my old age. She has to be somewhat attractive. I don't want to date anybody that I'm not attracted to because then the chemistry is not there, and that's not fair to me or her. And my lawyer is all like, well, it's good you didn't get taken off probation because then you can stay around, because if you move to Colorado, trying to give visitation to your kids is going to be difficult. Well, you know what? At this point, if my kids are anything like other humans, they're not going to like me anyways. So why should I stay around? They're going to think daddy's crazy because he has all these ideas. And even when you want to listen to some smart, normal shit that I've written that's not weird, but I guarantee you won't understand it. Even when I'm being normal, people don't understand me. I don't care. I have to be attracted to them. I can't just date somebody I think is not attractive. I'm sorry. Mind is most important. Mind, spirit, and then body. That's how it goes in order of importance when it comes to a relationship. If I can't have mind, body, and spirit, I can't be in a relationship. I am comfortable with myself. Look, all these papers about writing, I'll just read the first page and people are going to be like, either I make so much sense it's scary, or I'm not making any sense at all. One of the two. Spiritual psychology needs to be a recognized degree in America because when we have a mental illness, the imbalance of hormones causes our body to not feel proper, therefore making our spirit sick as well. Everyone has an energy field, or spirit as I call it. This energy comes from our feet. Balance it through meditation. Medications don't always fix the problems. More times than not, they just mask the problem. The only thing keeping me alive at this point is the fact that I know I will change psychology when I get so far along in my college. I'll probably have to get into my master's degree program, but I will change the way they treat mental illness because I will be damned if I spent 16 years of my life mirroring mental images or mental illnesses to not teach them what it actually is like. Mental illness is not something to be taken lightly. It is a very, very serious problem. And especially if you're going to call people schizophrenic and bipolar, you need to do blood tests to test the neurons or to test the neurotransmitters in their body. You can prove someone's schizophrenic by a simple blood test. Simple. But they don't do it. Apparently, I'm not attractive. I don't fucking know. Like, I didn't think I was hideous. I know I'm not one of those preppy pretty boys, but I mean, I'm going bald. I'm losing my hair. I think people don't like my voice. Hello, James. Like, I don't know. There must be something wrong with me that everybody can see. Like, I'm not supposed to be here right now. I'm supposed to be married with my kids. I'm supposed to be married and living with my kids. That's where I'm supposed to be because I got married till death do us part. I'm not dead. It's tobacco. I'm running low on cigarettes, so I'm not going to town until tomorrow. So I'm smoking out of a pipe. I wish it was weed, but it's not. Marijuana's not going to solve my problems either. Like, the only thing that's going to solve my problems is having a wife. Like, but you know how hard it is? Like, I didn't realize it's fucking hard to find a relationship on that level as to being married and sleeping next to each other till death do us part. Exactly. Things are the way they are, and there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it unless you have money or beauty. If I had lots of money, I could find me a girlfriend. It wouldn't be a problem. I just must not be a personable person. I'm so goddamn smart that people don't know what to say around me because of how I talk. I don't talk about gossip. But I can't. I don't want to talk about gossip. Like, that does not interest me, and it makes me feel stupid. Like, what was this thing? Like, I saw it on Facebook today. I hate small talk. I want to talk about atoms, death, aliens, sex, magic, intellect, the meaning of life, faraway galaxies, music that makes you feel different, memories, the lies you've told, your flaws, your favorite scents, your childhood, what keeps you up at night, your insecurities and fears. I like people with depth who speak with emotion from a twisted mind. I don't want to know what's up. I think destiny is a made-up word that rich people made to fucking make themselves feel better. It's called false hope. Like, if I have to live the rest of my 30-some years of life in false hope, at least I could smoke marijuana and not this package of tobacco. Because if the only sexual energy I'm going to get is from a marijuana plant, then by God, at least let me smoke weed. What sounds pretentious? Oh, the rich people? Oh, I'm very against people with their beautiful lives and their richness and their beauty and getting everything they want, living easy lives because they have money and they're beautiful. You know how easy it would be if I was an attractive woman to get what I want? I'd have 5 or 6 men at any given time that would sleep with me or have a relationship with me just because I was beautiful. I don't get a choice. Well, spiritual psychology is not a recognized degree in America. And before I die, it will be. Because you cannot fix somebody's thoughts without helping their spirit. If religion is the basis of family and a family member gets sick, you should use religion as the foundation of how to fix them. I'm not saying medication doesn't help, but medication does not fix the problem. It only masks it by getting you high and changing the way your body feels. Oh, no, I accept things the way they are. I just don't like them. I know I'm destined to be alone the rest of my life. I know I'm never going to find that woman that just makes me happy about being alive. I know that. I had my chance at a family. I lost my chance because my psychiatrist wouldn't diagnose me properly. I know. Oh, I don't believe it. I don't pray. Why would I pray? God's an imaginary friend. I know I'm a spiritual person like the Buddhist. I have an energy field that's around me and it comes from my feet. It's because like feet smell like mustard. That's the energy field that all humans have. So if every single human being on planet Earth can reach enlightenment and hallucinate through closed-eyed meditation, what does that tell you about the religions that don't practice closed-eyed meditation? It means they live in blind faith. Like, I have seen my spirit. Literally, I can feel my spirit. Cursed. How about that? Cursed is a better word. I am cursed to be alone. The day that I find a woman that makes me feel 100% complete, I don't even know. I don't even want to say something like that because I know it's not going to happen. Like, it's not going to. The only thing that keeps me sane is smoking at this moment. Like, I could probably find a woman, and if she was a good enough woman, I could probably handle quitting smoking. Destiny was made up by rich people to give poor people hope. Oh, you know, if I can build up my business and become rich, so can you. No, you got lucky. You were in the right place at the right time. And I want to give you this idea. If every single person that was smart enough made enough money to show their smarts to this planet, what kind of world would we be living in? There are plenty of rich people out there that don't deserve to be rich because they're fucking stupider than shit. But yet they got the money, so they make the fucking rules. The people that make things are the rich people. The people that do things are the things doing things for the rich people and that are poor. So if the maker stopped making things for the rich people, they wouldn't be able to survive. We do shit for the rich people to make them rich, and they don't even take into appreciation that the poor ones are the ones that are making them rich. They take us for granted. We outnumber the rich people, but yet we're the fucking lowest scum on this planet because we don't have money. I don't have enough money to entertain myself properly. What am I supposed to do? You know, I probably could invite people to go do things if I had money to pay for these activities, but I don't. I could come up with hobbies that would make me friends if I had money, but I don't have that money to be able to go do these activities to invite people to go places. So what do I invite people to go do? Out to dinner? That's a date. You can't ask people out on dates anymore. If I had money for entertainment, I'd go visit museums. I would travel. I would go look at museums. I've never really thought about this. What would I do as a hobby? I already write books. I make music. I work on YouTube videos. I do my website. I don't know. I could start playing golf if I had money. I wouldn't mind playing golf. Most entertainment costs money. I'd go to movies more often. I'd go bowling more often. But I can't do those things that entertain me because I don't have enough money. So my entertainment is doing YouTube videos. I like golf. I'm sorry. I've only played like twice, but I like golf. It would give me more distractions. I could meet more people and potential wives if I had enough money to entertain myself and go out and do things. I live a half an hour from town. The town I live in has 67 people in it. Not a lot of opportunity to meet people and go do things. Well, I'm sorry. If I had money, I'd do a lot of good things with it. I would change society in my area if I had money. I love myself every time I masturbate. And I'm not trying to find an external solution to solve an inside problem because I have no problems on the inside of me. The only thing that I have a problem with is I don't get to see my children. That's not that big of a deal because they're not adults yet. If they were adults and they hated me, fine. But I have to realize that they may just not like me. My sister doesn't like my dad. I may have to deal with that. My kids may not like me. They are humans just like everybody else too. I would bring attention in the political system to more social problems. Instead of worrying about money and finances and passing the next law to make taxes different, I would change social programs, help people out with more depression, help people out with anxiety, do more social activities that require participation between community members. Nobody wants to do that shit anymore. The only way to socialize is through the goddamn internet because people have forgotten how to talk face to face. We need to have more communities get together and we need to stop having this invisible line of separation between societies of money. Like, my socioeconomic status is higher than yours. I can't be seen hanging out with you. I talk to the President of the United States the same way I do a homeless person. And I will always be the same person around everybody. I have a window personality. I'm the same person that you see no matter who you are. No, I'm not talking out of my ass. There are ways to do this shit. You go to political meetings in town. I could buy a building and change shit. I could get a nonprofit organization and give most of my money away to people. If I was really rich, I would literally walk down the street and hand money to people in briefcases that I don't know. I would call electric companies and power companies and heat companies who owes a lot of money, and I would pay their bill off for like the next year and drop $5,000 in their account so they don't have to worry about money. There are people that worry about money, and then there are people that worry about keeping their money. Rich people have one agenda: keep as much of their money as possible. They don't share in their fortune. Because I would change society. I would do good for society. I would help people out. It's just really sad that money is the root of all problems. Everything is about sex and money. Everything. Every subject that ever comes up in life is because of sex or money. Period. Yeah, it is. Being human is just one big romantic notion. Money and sex go hand in hand. I'm sorry. They do. Since I don't have money, I can't find healthy relationships. I want money because I want to change shit. I can't change the way psychiatry is dealt with without money. You have no idea the ideas that are in my head about psychiatry and what they're doing wrong. I need money in order to do that. I need money to help these people that are suffering. Apparently, putting my ideas on the internet isn't getting attention. I would do it for free if I could, but unfortunately, I live in a world nowadays where I need money to make a difference. I would help out the whole planet and change psychiatry and work as a psychologist for free if I could, but I can't. Well, apparently I'm not helping anybody. So if I can't do it for free and I don't have the money, how am I supposed to help people on a global level? Schizophrenia is curable. I just have to be able to find a way. Being bipolar is curable. I just have to find a way. Having anxiety is curable. I just have to find a way. Having depression is curable. I just have to find a way. Having PTSD is curable. I just have to find a way. There is a way. I need to study patience to do this. I have to have money to study these patients to do this. Because no one's going to call me up and hire me for free to do these things. No one's going to believe anything I say because I don't have enough credentials and proof that it can be done. But I'm only in my associate's degree. So when I get to my master's degree, shit's going to change in psychiatry. I am doing it now for free, but nobody's listening to me on a bigger level. I don't got 5 million views on this shit. I'm lucky to get 10 views on a video and then it goes into dormancy. Nobody cares about helping the people that need mental help. People with mental illnesses are looked at like they are bad people. They do too. Degrees mean things on a bigger level. I will not get recognized for how smart I am until I get my degrees. I was literally told this. Unless for some strange reason I all of a sudden start going viral, then I'm not going to believe I don't need to have a degree. Because technically I don't, you're right, but if I'm not viral, how the fuck am I supposed to help people for free? Because this is my only way to help people for free. I have all these fucking great ideas and theories in my head, and I can't get them listened to because I'm non-viral. I don't have enough money. I'm not popular enough. People in college, I can't conduct studies on mentally ill patients in a lab unless I have a degree. They're not going to let me play with the brain machines. They're not going to let me hook people up to neurotransmitter machines to measure how much their neurons and synapses are firing to find out if their glands are producing enough hormones or not unless I have a degree. The only way I'm going to get that done is by getting a degree. No one's going to miraculously buy me these machines because even to practice it and actually study this, I need a degree or the government will fine me and probably put me in jail for practicing without a license. Because I can't do doctor studies without a doctorate degree. It's illegal. I'll go to jail. I have the information in my head to cure most mental illnesses. I just don't have a degree to practice with the machines. It's horrible and evil. You think I want the money to do this? No, I don't want the money. Not really the money. I want the emotional support by society. I want to be recognized. I want people to come to me and say, oh my God, because of you, I'm no longer schizophrenic. Because of you, I'm no longer depressed. And I had a simple medical procedure done that fixed me. The medication was no longer needed. That's what I want. And I'll do it for free. But I don't have the opportunity. I'm literally a genius when it comes to psychology. What am I supposed to do with that? If I ever get the chance, I will literally change psychiatry. I will be in college textbooks, world-renownedly famous. But what am I supposed to do with the information in my head? All I can do is write my books, do my videos. But it's been 6 years now and I ain't gone anywhere. Or it's been 4 years. I ain't getting anywhere. I just have some books written. I don't have the popularity. I don't got people noticing me. I don't got people interviewing me, finding out, why are you so fucking smart? Why do you know so much about psychology? And why don't people listen to you? And it's making me mad because there's so many people I've met and see and hear about on the internet that need help. You can give people drugs all day long, but it's never going to fix the problem. I don't need to work on myself. The only way to work on myself is to talk about my ideas. I don't need any more work on myself. I hate it when people say that. There is nothing more that I need to do to work on myself. I have been to the depths of my subconscious mind. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I want. Nothing changes. There is nothing more I need to do with me. I'm done soul searching. I've been done for about a year. I respect your opinion. That's perfectly fine. But there is nothing, I'm done soul searching, and there's nothing more that I'm going to learn about myself. I have learned everything I need to learn by now about myself. And it is my job to change psychiatry. Yes, it is, because I hold the keys to change it. I hold the keys to cure mental illness. Yes, it is my job. There are people that are shooting people up because they have fucking mental illness, and then there's a bunch of terror going on. These people that are mass shooting people are mentally ill. Psychiatry did not help them, therefore it went too far. That's why these people are hurting people, because they're so mentally fucked up in the head that they don't know how to behave. I usually am. I'm sorry. This is just a very sensitive subject. I am usually calm and peaceful. I'm sorry. I got people telling me that no one listens to me because it's not my job to save the world. Well, somebody has to save psychiatry. That's not true. Everybody is not born evil. People learn to be evil. There's no such thing as an evil baby. Evilness is a learned trait. My toes are numb. With all the phenomenons that happen in this world nowadays, there is nobody that can honestly look at me and say mental illness is not curable. Yes, and they weren't always like that. People were not always fucked up and shitty. Because of parenting. It's not because it's a child. It's because of their environment. Yeah, it's still because of the environment they live in, what they watch on TV, what they're taught at school, what they're not taught at school. Somebody did something to these people to make them evil. That's what happened. People can't respect people all the time anymore nowadays. They have to talk to people just to get their way. I guarantee you narcissism can be cured. All mental illness happens because people's glands are not working properly. Find a way to make the gland produce proper amount of chemicals. The DSM-5's like that fucking thick. If I wanted to, I could rewrite it. I was just told to be careful about reading it at such an early stage in my college career. People aren't taught to be peaceful. People aren't taught to be loving. People are taught to be greedy. So I still disagree with you. Not everybody's evil. They become evil. People are not born evil. People are born innocent. And the older they get, they lose their innocence. Now, they turn into being evil, but there was a point in time when they weren't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. But some people that are evil, they weren't always. What made them evil? Who made them evil? What happened? That's what we have to find out so we can prevent it from happening. There is no logical reason why humans can't live in harmony. We are supposedly the smartest beings in this universe, but we are literally the stupidest species. Literally. Because everything's about money, greed, and sex. Something has got to change the way we teach kids about behavior, or this planet is not going to survive another 200 years. Something. I practiced a lot of closed-eyed meditation in my life. I've seen the universe a lot. I want money because that's the only way people are going to tell me I'm going to make a difference. I want sex because everybody wants sex. But I only want sex with one person. I don't need a bunch of girlfriends. And when it comes down to it, I'm more interested in sleeping next to a person at night than I am having sex with them. Sex is just a bonus. No, I don't. I'm 34 years old. I've been to hell and back. I've studied mental illness firsthand. I wasn't really mentally ill. I just needed eye surgery. I've seen every type of mental illness there is, and I've literally witnessed it almost firsthand. I've had PTSD. I've had bipolar. I've had schizophrenia. I've had depression. I've had anxiety. And it all went away when I had eye surgery. I mean, I'm sad, but I'm not depressed. I'm bitter, but I'm not irate. I was homeless this year in January. And people get more respect than me because all people care about is gossip. That's how people communicate, through gossip. And what you can offer. I can't offer nothing. I have nothing to offer people. Because my ideas are so profoundly smart that people don't understand what I'm talking about. Never said I do. I mean, I got respect in my town, but I don't got people coming to my house. These aren't assumptions. These are how the world works. The world works like a robot now because people are plugged into the fucking television. They're plugged into the fucking internet. People have lost the will and know-how on how to communicate face to face. We will never again know what it's like to talk without the internet. And I was born in the 80s. I know what it's like. And life was better before the internet was made. There were more personal relationships before the internet was made. You used to be able to go ask somebody out at the grocery store because you just went in and kept buying things to meet them. You ask somebody to date you at a grocery store nowadays and they think you're creepy because you're not texting me on the phone. I don't know how to react to you asking me out of nowhere. Well, people didn't used to think like that. Because if I didn't communicate on the internet, I wouldn't have a social life. I would not have a social life at all if I didn't talk on the internet. People won't listen unless you're on the internet. People listen, but they don't hear you. They don't care. I am smart. I know a lot of things that people don't think are true. And people don't want to believe. People don't want to believe the truth because it's that horrible. I'm not contradicting myself. This is the worst time in history to be a human. Humans have lost the ability to love. And if I am contradicting myself, it's because my opinion changes depending on the issue. Like, I don't have just a biased opinion about everything. I can believe something for my whole life and then talk to one person and change my total viewpoint. Sociology is the study of generalizing population theories. People in general, I'm not saying everybody, people in general are the same way, robotic. Not everybody, most people. And I don't fit in because I am not a robot. You know, and if I had a woman in my life to help me out with my thought processing, maybe I would actually think differently. But I don't, because I'm alone. I've been taking care of myself alone for 7 years now. And the farther I go along single, the more I realize that humans suck. Because what did I do to not deserve love? I didn't do anything. But it still happens. Because I won't believe what the mass majority of people believe, I don't deserve a relationship. I am thinking on my own, but it's time that I have somebody help me. I know how to learn on my own. I know how to think on my own. I've been doing it for years. I can't think about everything without a woman. I need a woman to help me with my feminine emotions. I think we've been with that. I'm not holding myself back. I cannot take care of my feminine emotions 100% because I'm not a female. That is what a relationship is for. Relationships are for coexistence. And you're allowed to not believe me. I don't really care. But I'm telling you, you need a woman. You need a man. That's the point of coexistence. I can't coexist in a world without a feminine perspective on life. I have no feminine person in my life giving me perspectives that I need. Maybe most of the shit I say is wrong, but I can't believe that or feel that or think that unless I have somebody showing me. But I don't have somebody at home living with me showing me what I don't know. How I'm acting now, well, you know what? I've already known that I'm going to be alone. You know, you can be rude all day long. That's perfectly fine. You know, maybe you're right. Maybe you're not. I don't know. But I can't work on my feminine emotions without a wife. Sorry. I'm going to keep guying it up until I find somebody to stop me. Somebody to show me life's not the way I think it is. I need a woman to live with me and show me these things firsthand. Apparently, you don't know the psychology behind relationships. And I'm sorry I'm getting irritated, but you just don't understand what I'm trying to say. I can't work on those issues by myself. I can't. No human being on earth can work on those issues by themselves. I need the opposite thought processing pattern of behavior shown to me through a female's perspective. that's intimate with me. Just ain't gonna work. I can't act like I would in a relationship when I'm not in a relationship. It's impossible. I'm not asexual. So if I ever get a girlfriend, I guarantee you will see a difference in how I behave, think, and speak. You would be very surprised what a woman can do to you. Or to me. You'll be very surprised what a woman will do to me if I ever find one. I will be a totally fucking different person. I won't be bitter. I won't be biased. But I refuse to be one of those people that act like I have everything figured out being single. Sorry. Because I don't. I don't have half the shit I probably should figure it out by now. Because I don't have a woman helping me. Women are very important in a relationship, and they get treated like crap, but yet they want to stay because women like getting treated like crap. I can't listen. I can't believe you. I'm sorry. You can try to tell me stuff all day long, but I'm not going to believe you because I don't feel it. My energy field does not feel any of these things you tell me because you're not sleeping next to me. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm refusing to do it, but I refuse to change my current thought processing pattern without a woman. Because I am just taking care of myself and reflecting what I feel by what I see through the society that I live in. And if I'm going to be forced to isolate myself, and if I'm going to be forced to believe in false hope, I'm not going to change. That's what women are for. Women are there to help you be a better man. I'm not going to be my fullest potential of a great man without a woman behind me helping me. Women are very, very, very important. And that's what they do. Women are emotional sources of energy. I'm a man. Men use their vision to solve problems. Women use their vision to remember past events. Women are more important than society treats them. Whenever it sounds like I'm saying everybody, I'm really not. The people I witness, the majority of people I see. Like I said, I might be totally fucking wrong on all my belief systems, but until I have a woman sleeping next to me to help me change, I can't. I can't believe in something I don't know is true. And if I'm not going to be proven that it's true, I can't. Leave the cotton balls alone, cat. You can have one, okay? Maybe two. There's like 100 of them in here. Well, here. Have a cotton ball. Have a cotton ball. Okay. I don't know what it's like to be in a relationship. Even when I was married, I wasn't in a relationship because I was so fucked up from psychiatry, I didn't know myself. I did not know myself until recently when I found out I just had an eye disease. I've spent my whole life lost in the mental health field, taking prescription medications. I had a fucked up life. Technically, I'm less than a year old, if you want to talk about it. I was in a conscious coma from birth to 34. I just had eye surgery on Tuesday. I've been hallucinating my whole life because of an eye disease, and it just went away less than a week ago. Like, I'm no longer hallucinating anymore. Like, I don't know how to take life right now. I'm not really depressed. I'm not really, fucked up anymore in the head, but my whole viewpoint on life was a lie because they kept telling me I was mentally ill. I need a woman to help me grow. I'm not pushing people away. I'm just not going to, I don't know. You're allowed to leave if this is upsetting you, because it's upsetting me, because people don't understand what I'm going through, and they never will. Like, I can't explain it any more than anybody, but I was made to be in a relationship. I can't be myself to my fullest potential without a relationship. All I ever dreamed about was, as a kid, was having a relationship and a family. It's what I dreamed about. I'm sorry. I am sorry that you're upset. No, not like being my mother. I don't like my mother. She did not do a good job raising me. I just want somebody to share my thoughts with. I want somebody to share my feelings with. I want somebody to share my emotional energy with. I want someone to share my body with. Someone to share my bed with. Someone to share my sleep with. Someone to share my dreams with. I want to cuddle. I want to know that when I go home, my wife's going to be home. Dinner might be ready. I may have to cook dinner. I don't care. I was programmed to be in a relationship, and I'm single. Well, women are made to be emotional energy sources. That's what they are. Yeah, I'm grown. Women were programmed to be nurturers, all of them. That's one of women's characteristic traits that they all have in common, to be nurturers. That's what women do. Yes, they are. Psychologically, women are made to be nurturers. That's why they give birth. Women are better at being nurturers than men are. How about that? They just are. Women are better with emotions. Well, she may not have been, but they're supposed to be. My mom wasn't good at it either. Turned into an alcoholic while her husband abused me. Women are just better with emotions. They're better at understanding them. They're better at dealing with them. All I said was women are better with dealing with emotions. In a marriage, men care more about sexual shit and women care more about emotional shit. The subconscious mind of a woman works with emotions. The subconscious mind of a man works with solving problems. There's been studies on this. It's in my psychology book over there. Like, that's just the innate differences between women and men. These aren't generalizations. These are actual studies of hundreds of thousands of people, or maybe not hundreds of thousands, but thousands of people that have studied subconscious patterns of like how we think. Even when you talk to me, I learn things about my emotions that I would not have learned from a man. Women are better at helping me with emotions than men. I don't like men. Some women don't like women. I'm one of those men that don't like men. Deep down inside, all women are the same. Deep down inside, all men are the same. deep down, like to the actual existence of one cell. They're the same. It's the outside world that changes our perceptions on how we behave, how much money we have, where we live, the country we live in, the city we live in. I mean, think about it. What makes us so different from animals? We are animals. The only difference between humans and cats are that we speak language. That cat and most cats are similar in the basis of their behavior. But they're not considered smart because they can't communicate like I am right now. All cats clean themselves with their tongues. They have similar traits that all cats do. All dogs do the similar things. All panda bears do similar things. They just can't speak. They can't build cities. They can't come up with ideas and communicate them. We are no different than a fucking cat. We are no different than a dog. We are no different than a goddamn ladybug sitting on the windowsill. We're no different. We all have thought processing. We all make decisions. We just come up with excuses as humans on to why we're doing what we're doing and try to justify why we did what we did. Yes, humans have same personality basis characteristics too. But people don't see that because there's so much complexity between humans and how we communicate, how we are and who we are, that we don't believe our own shit. Yes, humans have thought processes in common. Women think the same way in general, and men think the same way in general. But because of how we communicate, it throws that generalization and communities just out the window. We separate ourselves from the animal kingdom because we can speak in language. And people don't want to pay attention to the facts of all humans acting the same way according to gender. Why can't I? Because we speak and make conversation? Sorry. That cat says one word, meow. I'm sorry, my life shows that all humans are the same. Or most humans are the same. I'm just a bad human. I'm bad for conversation. I'm bad for love. I'm bad for everything. My social life proves this, that I don't fit in with humanity. Therefore, I'm not treated like I'm human. I'm not going to change my psychological beliefs just so I fit in. I can't. I can't do that. I figured out of 7.5 billion people, there's one woman on planet Earth that wants to be my wife. And yeah, I am the same as most other males. I just communicate differently. I live differently. But if you took away my voice and took away my hearing and took away my eyesight, if we all acted like Helen Keller, we're all the same, pretty much. Humans are just a very disgusting species who only care about themselves. Me including. Of course, I just figured what I cared about, like technically all I need is a wife and then I'd be happy. But I don't need riches. I don't need fame. I don't care about that stuff as much as I do just having a wife. the most important thing in my life is having a wife, and I don't have it. So I must be doing something wrong. And I can't change who I am. No, I didn't say I need to be rich to get a wife. I'm not going to get a woman that's my type unless I'm rich. I just have a feeling I'm going to be alone the rest of my life. It's the universe's way of punishing me for being an alcoholic.